Welcome back to Auto Explorer, the channel where we explore the stories of motorcycles that define eras, inspire riders, and carry legacies forward. Today, we're diving into a name that resonates deeply with motorcycle history, the Harley Davidson Flathead. Synonymous with American engineering of the early 20th century, the Flathead engine powered motorcycles that helped shape Harley's identity and carried countless riders through decades of change. Now, in 2025, Harley Davidson has surprised the world by reviving this legendary name in a modern motorcycle. The 2025 Harley Davidson Flathead combines timeless nostalgia with the latest technology, honoring its roots while carving a new path forward. The legacy of the Harley Davidson Flathead. To appreciate the 2025 Flathead, we must first look back to its origins. The Flathead engine debuted in 1929, a simple side valve design that was reliable, durable, and easy to maintain. At the time, it was revolutionary, offering smooth power delivery and long-lasting performance at an affordable price. These engines powered motorcycles like the Harley-Davidson D Series and later the W Series, which played a significant role during World War II. Flathead Harleys became iconic not only for their practicality but also for their role in American culture. They were accessible to the everyday rider, serving as a dependable workhorse on farms, in cities, and on the open road. While Harley eventually moved on to overhead valve engines like the Panhead and Shovelhead, the Flathead remained etched in history as the motor that carried Harley through the Depression and beyond. By reviving the Flathead name in 2025, Harley Davidson is paying tribute to this foundational chapter in its story. But make no mistake, the new Flathead is not a step backward. Instead, it's a reinterpretation of classic simplicity for the modern era. Design and aesthetic. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead wears its heritage proudly. Its design draws inspiration from Harley's 1930s and 1940s machines, with a low-slung frame, rounded fenders, and vintage styling cues, all modernized for today's riders. The fuel tank features a teardrop shape with retro-styled logos reminiscent of Harley's wartime motorcycles. Spoked wheels and chrome highlights add to the vintage cruiser vibe, while optional matte finishes and darkened components provide a modern twist for those who prefer a stealthier look. One of the standout design elements is the engine itself. Though it's a modern V-twin under the surface, Harley has given it styling that echoes the old Flathead motors, complete with vintage-inspired covers and cooling fin details. The exhaust system is a dual-pipe setup with a deep, throaty tone designed to evoke the classic Harley rumble. The bike is available in classic olive drab, midnight black, and vintage cream, each celebrating Harley's long history. The result is a motorcycle that feels like a living tribute to the past while standing firmly in the present. Engine and performance. While the name Flathead recalls the old side valve motor, the 2025 Flathead runs on a thoroughly modern power plant. Harley has equipped it with a 1,250 cubic centimeters Revolution Max V-twin, tuned for smooth torque delivery and a broad, accessible power band. It produces around 115 horsepower and 120 Nm of torque, giving it plenty of punch for both relaxed cruising and spirited riding. The character of the engine has been tuned to deliver low-end grunt, echoing the original Flathead's reputation for usable everyday power. Riders will appreciate how easily the bike pulls away from stoplights and how relaxed it feels at highway speeds. The 6-speed transmission is smooth and precise, with an optional quickshifter for seamless gear changes. Though inspired by history, this is no museum piece. The modern Flathead is built to perform, with enough speed and responsiveness to keep up with today's riders while retaining the relaxed, approachable nature that made the original beloved. Technology and features. True to Harley tradition, the 2025 Flathead doesn't overwhelm with excessive gadgets, but it does provide the modern essentials. A TFT display blends classic analog styling with digital functionality, showing speed, trip data, navigation, and connectivity options. Riders can connect smartphones via Bluetooth for calls, music, and GPS, integrated directly into the interface. Safety features include ABS, traction control, and selectable ride modes rain, road, and custom, allowing riders to tailor the bike's behavior to different conditions. The Flathead also comes with cruise control, LED lighting, and keyless ignition as standard. For touring enthusiasts, Harley offers optional saddlebags, a windshield, and comfort accessories, ensuring the Flathead can be more than just a weekend cruiser. While not overloaded with electronics, the Flathead delivers just enough to make riding safe, convenient, and enjoyable, without losing the raw connection that Harley riders value. Riding experience. Swing a leg over the 2025 Flathead and you'll immediately notice its low seat height and relaxed ergonomics. The bike is built for comfort, with wide handlebars, forward-set foot pegs, and a well-padded saddle designed for hours of cruising. At around 260 kilograms, 573 pounds, it feels substantial yet manageable, thanks to its low center of gravity. On the road, the Flathead delivers exactly what cruiser fans want: smooth torque, a steady rumble, and confidence-inspiring stability. The suspension, with traditional telescopic forks up front and dual shocks at the rear, is tuned for comfort rather than aggressive cornering. Yet it remains predictable and stable even on winding back roads. Braking is handled by dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear, offering reliable stopping power enhanced by ABS. Whether you're navigating city streets, rolling down the highway, or taking scenic detours, the Flathead provides a riding experience that blends nostalgia with modern refinement. Pricing and availability. Harley Davidson has positioned the 2025 Flathead as a heritage-inspired cruiser in the mid-to-premium segment. Pricing is expected to start around $14,000 to $16,000, depending on options and trims. This makes it more accessible than Harley's flagship touring models while still offering a premium ownership experience. The bike will be available in North America first, with European and Asian markets following later in the year. Harley is also offering factory customization packages, allowing riders to personalize their Flathead with accessories, finishes, and touring gear. Final thoughts. The 2025 Harley Davidson Flathead is not just a motorcycle, it's a piece of living history brought back to life. By reviving the Flathead name, Harley has created a bridge between its storied past and its evolving present. It honors the original spirit of accessibility, durability, and everyday usability, while adding the performance, technology, and refinement that modern riders expect. For riders who want a motorcycle that connects them to Harley's rich heritage without sacrificing modern comfort and capability, the Flathead is a compelling choice. It's a bike that speaks to nostalgia while offering a riding experience that's thoroughly 21st century. In many ways, the Flathead of 2025 is exactly